We're at a point where SpaceX is launching more missions than ever. And honestly, it's pretty exciting. But NASA has some concerns. They're mainly concerned that, since SpaceX is working at such a rapid pace, would any of this impact astronaut safety or mission safety? So obviously, in the last few years, SpaceX has accomplished so much. They're the first private company to build a low-cost rocket that reached orbit. They have the first rocket that's able to land upright after its mission. They're the first private company to take humans to space, and also for commercial purposes. And most recently, they caught a rocket using the launch tower's arms. And obviously, a lot of this credit goes to the SpaceX team. The type of engineering it takes to pull these things off is really impressive. But credit goes to Elon too. I know a lot of people aren't a fan of Elon Musk as a person, especially after he took over Twitter. But we also have to give him credit where it's due. Sure, he says some outlandish things, but he's also pushing for innovation more than ever. Sometimes he'll make a statement, and it's easy to think that he's out of his mind. Just a few years ago, he told the world that AI will be far more dangerous than nuclear weapons. And back then, we had no idea what AI was capable of. But sure enough, a lot of these things have some truth to them. And I think he has the same mentality when it comes to SpaceX. He wants to accomplish more. He wants to do what's never been done. He wants to colonize Mars. There's just so many things. And in doing so, he's also really ramped up how many launches SpaceX is doing. And this is where NASA has their concerns. They're afraid that SpaceX is pushing for too many launches without properly addressing issues with prior missions. For example, in July, the Falcon 9 engine had a problem where the second stage burn wasn't happening. And another issue is when Crew 8 came back down to Earth, one of the parachutes opened slightly slower than others. And there was also the Falcon 9 booster incident where the booster was lost while attempting a drone ship landing. And these issues aren't a bad thing per se. With any ambitious company, they're gonna run into things like this. I think NASA's main concern is why continue to launch non-stop rockets? Why not slow down and address these things fully, even if that means less rocket launches per year? I think that SpaceX is doing a good enough job at addressing these things, but I also understand where NASA is coming from. For SpaceX, maintaining a steady focus on safety will be key as it continues to grow rapidly and push boundaries in space exploration. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like and subscribe for more updates.